Pack your bags, we headed to the Grand Line. Roll your Pono spliffs, we smoking all the damn time. We bout to blow your damn mind. Smokey on the damn grind. I'm Barcelino, little bitch, let me damn shine.
Grand Line bound. One Piece chapter 1167. Let's get it. The cover page shows a cat in Kokoyashi village, where Nami grew up. Lil Buddy is still in a book, while the shop owner is chasing him. Off to the side, enjoying the show, but also scolding the cat, is Genzo and Nojiko. Baby mama number 19, I think? You know, she's up in there. But all is well. It's a funny little cover page. I'm still waiting for my VV cover arc, Mr. Oda.
Keep waiting, bitch.
On to the chapter, though. The chapter takes place 5 years after the God Valley incident. Rumors began circling amongst pirates about a huge figure attacking various pirate ships under the cover of mist. Real ominous type shite, innit, bruv?
Pop, chop, did it pop, pop, pop. When it come, and it cop, when it cop, cop. And it go, did it throw, and it hop, hop. And it baby, did it hop, hop.
Turns out the culprit was none other than Harold.
Now let's see who's really behind these bandages. Dr. Najib!
Now, the world government accepted his obsession to atone for his people's transgressions by turning him into a lapdog.
Exactly what Rocks told your bitch ass.
He said you were gonna become a lapdog, and you straight up did. Now, meanwhile, some of the members of the Rocks Pirates, Edward Newgate in particular, is now called Whitebeard. Charlotte Thinlin is now called Big Mom. And if you ask me, she hasn't earned that big name yet. She ain't thick enough. You ain't a lady unless you at least 280.
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should take that out. I'm gonna edit that out. No, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods.
And as for Kaido, well, he's just doing his thing, They all went on to become emperors of the sea, while others like Ochiko and Shiki, they simply just wanted territory. But of them all, the only one who was able to successfully conquer the Grand Line was me. I'm the motherfucking king of the Grand Line.
It was me!
Well, I can't state that I have, been there yet. Grand Line bound implies that I haven't been there yet. So you could have this one, Roger, for now. Once I'm there, it's mine. Now, after his execution, various pirates took to the seas to find the One Piece, thus beginning the great pirate era, blah blah blah. Artikero yunima akuatseme Sagashi momoshi ni yukinyosa.
Try again, motherfucker.
Artikero no yuminyo kakuatsume Sagashi momoshi no yangshengyeongha.
Try again, motherfucker.
I give up. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. Because of this growing era of filthy criminals.
Lock 'em up.
Oh, man.
Lock 'em up.
Giants were finally inducted into the Marines, while Harold was finally given an audience with the 5 elders. Now, they made him a devoted blade of God and bestowed a magic crest or sigil or whatever the fuck you want to call this on his arm. Now, they explain that the circle has 3 levels. What they give him is the Shallow Covenant, which is the lowest stage, the bum stage. This is where the bums are. They get no amenities. They get no perks. They get nothing.
Bum.
Really?
You a bum.
Really? And you're a hoe.
You're a bum.
And you're a hoe.
You're a bum, and you're a hoe too.
After that is the Depths Covenant. And then the highest is the Abyssal Covenant. This is where all the perks and amenities are. You get free room service. You get 70% off on all the brothels down there on Fishman Island. It's a really good deal. My buddy John from OPU says it's a really good package. Pause. I'm currently in the Shallow Covenant.
Bum.
Really?
You a bum.
Really?
But I'm working my way up, so.
Bum.
Really?
You a bum.
Really?
Now, the Depths and the Abyssal Covenants are only for 13 specified individuals chosen by Imu, who the elders promise Harold will meet should the day come if he's promoted to Knight of God. Now Harold graciously accepts this honor, as he believed it meant Elbaf will finally be able to join the world government, and he ensures he will do whatever they request. Now listen, I get it, but you a bitch ass nigga right now, gang. You know, Harold, you want some bitch ass shit right now, bro. You turn into a real Mick bitch right now. And later, in the Dominion of the Gods, named Shangara, Garland gave Harold a long-distance Denden Mushi to contact him when they need him. And though he is allowed to return home, he is not able to share what goes on top with the others, which Harold understood. Oh, lapdog ass nigga. We get a flashback 20 years prior. Harold met with King Neptune, where they drank and they laughed together, they smoked some kush.
Somebody go smoke that youth.
They probably went to the nearest brothel. You know, they cracked a few fish tings. You feel me?
Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do, you know? Now, Neptune expressed his beliefs about Loki and that he's not as bad as people say he is. Yeah, he is. No, he's not. He's not as bad as Harold was in his youth. Harold was a real menace. Neptune told Harold that a fortune teller said that he would have a daughter in 4 years. And he suggested they can both betroth her to Loki. Harold rejects this, as Neptune says that she may be born with incredible power, to which Harold considers, assuming Harold's daughter will be born, you know, don't be talking about no future daughters like that, fam. You know what I mean? It don't matter about her figure. It matters about her soul. Now that same year, Saul settled down in Elbaf. And with Harold requesting he open a school, Saul accepted. That project will later become the Walrus School.
Hey yo, fuck that school. I'm finna burn that bitch down.
5 years later, a young Fisher Tiger attempted to escape Mary Jane with some other slaves, only to come across a God's Knight. I think we all know who this is, right? It's obviously Sabo's father. It's obviously Shanks. Now here's a crazy thought, a bit of a stretch. What if it's Shammy? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Shanks is still good, but what if it's Shamrock? What if Shamrock is also on some infiltration type shit? What if both brothers are working together? That would be cool. I don't think so, though. I think Shamrock's an evil asshole. Anyway, I digress. Just as Tiger prepared for a fight, the God's Knight cut off his neck collar before telling him he left the armory unlocked for him, and how to get there, of course. Now, this would lead to Fisher Tiger setting the Holy Land ablaze, which allowed several other slaves to be free, such as Hancock, her sisters, and even Little Koala. Harold is informed of this incident and meets with Garling and the rest of the Knights, who believe one of them to be responsible for letting Fisher Tiger escape. Garling then introduces Shanks to Harold, who is currently at the rank of Devoted Blade of God, but he was confident he would become a God's Knight just like his brother Shamrock soon. Harold asks Shanks if they have met before, as he looked familiar, but Shanks denies this, calling Harold a peon and a bitch. Huh? Oh, Kratos looking wannabe ass boy, don't be talking to me like that, Don't be talking to me like we're equals. At which point Harold backs off, but Shanks then asks Shamrock to tell him all about the Holy Land so he could find the person responsible for the attack and rise up the ranks. But Shamrock offers to wait until Shanks' injury is healed. Shanks refuses, saying he wasted 24 years of his life and wants to make up for it all. But you could tell Harold right here looks suspicious about Shanks. Like, he questions his motive. He's like, are you really about that life, little boy? Huh? You're not about that life, Harold. You's a bitch, bro. You's a bitch. Both of you guys. Both of you guys are bitches right now. That year, Ida fell ill, and no doctor was able to help her, which led to Harold going out to sea to find a cure. Some considering contacting Harold and have him sent home, but Ida refused to drag Harold all the way from his mission. She believed that she would get better over time. Ida's friends tell her that every time Harold comes home, he begs the elders to let him make her his true wife. Even though Ida is content with running her bar and meeting various sailors, she sees this as her way of helping him out, Loki later dropped by with some food for Ida to eat, claiming he just wants her healthy again so he can go to her bar. But Ida's friends believe he is extremely worried about her in his own, fucked up way, to the point they consider him just as much as her son as Harridan, which Ida was extremely touched by. Now later, Loki visits Estrid's home village and discovers to his horror that Ida was actually poisoned by the residents, as they did not want an outsider like her to become the queen, since that would mean that they would lose all their fucking shit, all their status, their fortune. They would be dropped down to the bum level, where I reside.
Bob. Really? You a Bob. Really?
And one of the fucking weasels confesses this to Loki, because they all assume that as Estrid's son, he would understand their decision.
Wrong. Talking about Rick James, man.
Loki burnt that motherfucking bitch-ass village to the ground, and he demanded to know if they're lying when they said the poison would kill Ida. Loki reveals to the giants that he clearly remembers Estrid casting him out into the underworld the day he was born, and as such, he hates her and her people with a passion. He finally declares that Ida is the only mother he has ever had. And I just gotta say, don't cry, fella. When I'm feeling down because the only woman that ever loved me is about to croak, I just hit that like and subscribe button to the Grand Line Bound channel on YouTube. That always makes me feel better. Bad timing? Okay, sorry.
Smokey on the damn grind, I'm Barcelino, little bitch. Let me damn shine. Grand line, just like and subscribe. Grand line, just like and subscribe.